Hey there, folks. So, welcome to the February 2017 Gentleman's Box unboxing. Gentleman's Box, they've pretty much been strong from the start. And so, had something interesting happen to me about, gosh, I think it was the beginning of January. I'm sitting on Facebook one day and I get a message on Facebook. No, I'm sorry, it was email. Someone from Gentleman's Box sent me an email and said, hey, listen, Panda, we dig your videos. Can we use your unboxing footage to make a video from? So, I'm sure, why not? I'm all about the self-promotion. I'm not going to say that my dream is, viral video star, but, come on, why not? So about 2 weeks ago, I'm in a Starbucks here in Cary, North Carolina, and I'm kind of scrolling through, and I'm seeing myself, one of my old unboxing videos, holding a Gentleman's Box. Like, what the fuck? And I look at the top, and, it was from Gentleman's Box, and they have another clip of me, and, so, so, man, video star, who knew? I will say, just for transparency, did not seek compensation. Did not ask for compensation. I figure if I did, that makes me one of these hacky shill unboxers who basically is getting their stuff for free. They're basically paid endorsers. And, one of the things if you watch my channel, whether you're watching the Gentleman's series unboxing, Gentleman's Box, Espresso Box, Birchbox, or you're watching the geek stuff that I do, I pull no bullshit. If I get a box that I don't like, I'm going to tell you that I don't like it. And there are some companies who do not like me because I say I do not like their stuff. Sci-Fi Block blocked me from their Facebook feed. I cannot post to their Facebook feed anymore because all 6 boxes for Sci-Fi Block, just dog turd after dog turd after dog turd. I kept posting the video and say, make this better, make this better. So they finally prevented me from putting videos in their feed. So I know that the ladies at Birchbox have a love-hate relationship with me, and I am sure that mine is one of the names that they hate seeing come up in the call center, especially when it's time for the customization email to come out every month. But that having been said, I did not seek any kind of compensation for using my videos because, again, I don't want to be one of these hacky shill unboxers who's really just doing a commercial for the company. Those of you who are looking at my Winston Box stuff right now can see we've started a dialogue, and I'm going to hold off on talking about this until the third Winston Box comes along. But that dialogue took a very interesting turn recently. So, here I am, superstar Panda. Who knew, man? So anyway, so I also kind of watched and did some decoding on the theme for this month. So, honoring our favorite legend, we're talking about John Legend, the musician, and we're going to put the booklet aside for right now, and we are going to open. Let's see here. $25 gift card, 70% off on-trend brand name handbags that retail over $100. So I'm guessing this is for ivoryclasp.com. I'm guessing that this card is designed for straight men who are subscribing to this, or straight women who buy the box for straight men who will then take the gift card. I guess they're kind of like getting something by giving something. So anyway, I don't see myself needing a handbag. I'm one of those terrible, horrible cisgender males, and the whole needing a purse thing is just not my thing. Now, if there was a kick-ass messenger bag, Ivory Clasp, if you've got like kick-ass messenger bags, maybe a nice Fossil, $25. So that's a little off of Fossil, but I don't see myself really using this. So let's see what else we have here. I'm just going to grab the first thing. So this is, yes, that's what I thought. I saw the logo, and So apparently, since everybody is leaving their niche vertical and kind of expanding out into other things. If you watch my Geekbox videos, you see that I've just been consistently blasting Nerd Block because it seems like every month they're launching a new product. Every month Loot Crate is launching a new product, and they're kind of losing sight of their mission. Well, apparently, our friends at Harry's, the same people who I've gotten at least, I think, 2 razors from in the last 3 years of making these videos, maybe 3 now, they've apparently decided to start branching out. You get a little Target money coming in, and why not? So Harry's Daily Face Wash, cooling peppermint and eucalyptus. Now, I gotta say, that sounds like a great fragrance combination. And I will probably use this tonight before going to bed and give it a test. But again, Harry's, I'm not fond of the razors. I've said it. I've used them. I used the one that I got in Birchbox. I think it was 2 years ago. I used the one that I got in the Gentleman's Father's Day box, and just something about the cartridges, the spacing of the razor. Maybe the razors just don't interact well with the Jack Black Supreme Cream that I use when I shave. But I've never liked the Harry's stuff. But let's see. Maybe they can make a face wash that redeems them for their razors. Like I said, they got Target money coming in now. So let's I'm gonna fold this just so this isn't folding up. I'm just gonna grab. I see a couple things here. So first thing I'm gonna grab are the socks, man. These socks are really catching my attention. So it's a very simple gray and black with kind of I want to say magenta, but this could be like middle-aged male color blindness. But this is just a very nice, elegant-looking sock. It's from Sock Eden. They are sized 10 to 13. Again, I've been exploring socks, kind of is my thing this year. I kind of need to settle on a size before I can start picking up sport coats and using the pocket squares, of which I see one in there. So to kind of supplement for the time being, I think I've only worn athletic socks like on weekends since 2017 started. Because every day I go into work, I put on the different dress socks that I've been getting from all these boxes, and these, my God, this again, that black and gray stripe. I am just loving the design on these. And the funny thing is, to kind of paint you a mental picture, my office is at the end of a very, very, very long hallway. And, all of the offices on that hallway kind of open out. So basically, if you leave one of the side offices and you turn down the hallway, you're going to see my office and me in it if the door is open. And I kind of have one of those desks. There isn't a front to the desk. So I've had people walking down the hallway, and there I am just banging away a video project on my MacBook or doing something else. And I've had both students and colleagues who are like, those are some awesome socks you got on. So the socks are working for me. Keep up the cool socks, kids. Let's check this out. So again, keeping the operative word cool, we have a tie, and I'm kind of rebuilding. I don't think I've told this story on this channel, on this feed. I had I guess we would call it a setback. If you watch these videos over the last 3 years, you've kind of seen my weight fluctuate up and down and up and down, and it's connected to multiple things. I've maintained 3 separate wardrobes. In the past, when I would lose weight, I would give away all my fat clothes, and then 6 months later, when I was fat, I'd have to go back out and replace it. I finally realized, why am I doing this when I can just go out to Target, buy a bunch of plastic tubs, and put them in storage? And I did that until the end of January. Our apartment complex was bought out in August, taken over by new management, by a new leasing company. And I had 2 storage bins. Right under that bed is kind of where the storage area is, kind of built in the negative space over the 2, the front and the back bedroom for the 2 neighboring properties. So they kind of built some storage bins in there, and had 2. One that I was kind of using for the family heirlooms and stuff, and I had one that was just for the clothes, bins of clothes. 2XL 46 pants, 3XL 50 pants, and 4XL 52 pants. So, kind of as my weight shifted, I could shift up and down. Obviously, the seasons, if it's warmer, if it's colder. So, anyway, the very last Friday in January, the management company decided to hire a company to go in and without no notification, none. And, this is the company that 3 days before they had to swap out all the power outlets because apparently these are the same power outlets that they had in here since like the mid 1980s when this complex was built. You would put the power outlet in and it would fall back out. So 24 hours before they came in to ransack my apartment to pull all the furniture out and everything else so they could replace all the, they told us. But going into the storage bins with bolt cutters and sending all the shit to the dump, no, they don't need to know that. So I walked out of my apartment to go to the gym, and I saw that the storage unit was ajar. The door to the storage unit was ajar, and I looked inside, and they were all cleared out. Probably about 14 tubs of clothes when you consider, the winter jackets of all sizes were in there, the winter stuff, all the sweater, everything gone, including many, many, many of the ties, some of which my father gave to me. And it sounds kind of stupid, they're just ties. For me, it's kind of a sentimental thing. So, story time over. I am rebuilding my tie collection, and this is something that's going to go in it. This is from Gentleman Essentials. The fabric kind of feels nice and heavy. It's a kind of a plaid color, I guess you would say. Red is the dominant color. Black and white is the secondaries. This could easily. I just happen to be wearing a white shirt because, well, why not? This could easily work with this outfit that I've got. The khaki pants, the white shirt, the tie. Again, loving the stuff in the box. So let's jump next to the pocket square, because like I said, I am amassing a collection of pocket squares, and I'm not complaining. However, I don't think that I have any sport coats that would fit me that I could use for the pocket square. I'm kind of in the... I actually discovered the locker break-in because that weekend I was going to go in and swap out some of my smaller clothes for the bigger clothes, and now I'm kind of in the position where I'm just replacing them. Thank you, apartment management. So I don't have a sport coat that I could use right now, but I do have this pocket square, and the pocket square is, it looks like it's a blue stripe on white, almost kind of Oxford cloth. Again, we're not really, the eyesight camera really doesn't focus in there, but if you've seen Oxford cloth, kind of the white threads are interspersed with the color threads. It's from Gentleman's Essentials, and again, this is the kind of pocket square that they could work with. God, I could throw this on like a navy blazer and just good to go. I could probably even put it on like a kind of a tan or even a dark blazer. Just neutral colors. This pops. So far so good. So the last thing, and I had to snicker when I saw this, if only because, well, I'm trying to pull this out right now, and it's not coming out easily. It's really fighting me. Here we go. So it is from Detroit Grooming Company, and it's a comb. I'm kind of in this grooming phase right now. I've been here for about a year where I just take the clippers out, take my hair down. Lately I've just been taking the razor, every 2 days, every 3 days, just, take the razor, keep it down. Sometimes if I have the beard, I guess this would be like a rockin' beard comb. This is metal, by the way, if you hadn't. So metal comb, really, really nice. It would look like amazing on the in the bathroom. Just kind of a nice, even a decoration. Obviously, something to be used. And the other thing, if I'm looking at this correctly, they even built like a bottle opener into it. So let me take the book. I'm running a little longer here than usual, but I got in story time. So let's just kind of go through piece by piece and see. All right, so yep, we've got the tie. Gentleman's Essentials, retailing at $29. We also have the Gentleman's Essential Pocket Square, retailing at $19. So let's just round that up and call that $50 so far. We have the amazing Sock Eden socks. I think this is probably favorite thing in the box. Retailing at, oh, look at that. They're even putting complementing colors in there. You guys, you're up in your game on these things, man. This is good. I'm liking this. We'll round that up to $65 so far. We have the, called it Detroit Grooming Company Comb and Bottle Opener. Going for $25, 65 and 25. That comes out to $90 for the retail. We have the Harry's Face Wash Pack, which I'm not going to put in the box because it's going to go to the bathroom because I'm going to use it to wash my face tonight before I go to bed. No retail. Obviously, it's a sample, but they don't have any information on the full-size bottle. Quick tips to improve your mental health. I'm not going to even go into that right now. Best and worst gifts you've ever given or received. Gentleman's Challenge. We've talked about this in other videos. Relationships, how to make them last. Featured member Q&A. And Gentleman's Exclusive. 2 stylish timepieces. Okay, well, here's the problem, man. I don't have a use for watches anymore. I got adopted by an Apple Watch almost 2 years ago, and I don't touch my old analog watches anymore. So, there we go, folks. That is your February 2017 Gentleman's Box. So, you know the drill at this point in the video. If you want to interact, go ahead and leave something down in the comments. I can interact back. If you're nice, I can interact back. If you want to, come on, folks, listen. If you want to bitch at me about my room, I don't care. Seriously, for 3 years, man, that was like the one thing that your room is a mess. Yes, it is. You're not living in it. Fuck off. So if you want to be positive, I can be positive back. If you want to bitch about my room, come on, find something else. I'm fat. I'm morbidly obese. I haven't had anybody make a fucking fat joke. And this is YouTube. This is like the vile, toxic pit of humanity. You know, if a YouTube troll, the best thing that they can say is, your room is a mess, you're not trying very hard. Anyway, if you really want to subject yourself, hit the subscribe button, and you can see whenever I push any of these videos out. So, there we go, folks. I think the next box for the Gentleman series is going to be Spreza. I just got the email notification today that Birchbox is shipped for the month. And the mystery of Winston. I guess we'll see what's going on with Winston when Winston shows up. So, there we go, folks. Take care, be good to each other, and stay safe.